Hi, greetings, fellow being beyond the fourth wall, otherwise known as YouTube. I'm hoping you have an awesome day. I thought about one of the videos I did before, the things you're not supposed to talk about, trust, faith, whatever the title was. I'll probably put a description below, link below. But anyway, I'm quite sure that was not very specific. I do have a tendency to have what one of my good friends would like to call Yoda speak. You know, me being a non-linear being trapped in a physical body, otherwise known as a three-dimensional perspective. So I kind of want to rehash that a little bit. In that video, I recall saying, in essence, I don't trust people as a whole. Now, I want to take that in a different direction today. I'm going to say 4 words and pause a moment, and then I'm going to specify what these words mean to me. Male, man, female, lady. Some of you are probably wondering what I was doing right there. Male, female, that's obvious. There's only 2 genders that I know of. From my limited viewpoint, being a third-dimensional being, with only one perspective in time, meaning forward. Unless, of course, someone has access to a time machine, but that's neither here nor there. So let me go backward a little bit. Male is basically a gender designation that you basically get when you're born. Same thing with female. Man, and so many people have different definitions of the word for that. I'm just going to say, for the briefest moment, I'm going to say those who have their shit together. Lady, and the reason why I chose lady for female is very few are qualified. A lot of them are what we can call chameleon, meaning they appear on the outside, but on the inside they are, for lack of a better word, ugly, sometimes soulless beings. But they look nice and pretty, sugar-coated. Those that are the quote-unquote traditional female. The lady. I might trust you about maybe as far as I can throw you, if you're lucky. But wrapping up what I was saying, the 4 words that I use, it's like, okay, when is the transition for that, and what qualifies you, as far as my perspective, to go from binary gender-specific designation to the higher form of it. With male, it would be gentleman. Female, like I said before, it would be lady. That differs from person to person. There's no way to unilaterally say all XYZ are like this. In my case, it would be most. And people that know me know I tend to gloss over. Not gloss over. I tend to speak in a macro scale. For those who did not take accounting or economics, that basically mean a large scale for lack of better words, stereotyping. It's not stereotyping, it's just what the group, that particular large group I'm referring to. And I can only speak from a man's perspective. I have no desire to speak from a woman's perspective. I have a big enough headache just thinking about the small things. I really don't think I need to contemplate what goes on inside their heads. If you ever watched the movie with Mel Gibson, What a Woman Wants, that is a very comical, but I'm quite sure true movie. Now, but when he was hearing what went on in their head, that would probably, I would not want to get out of bed for a week. Just dealing with all that. But yeah, so as I said, I started out with the premise, what it is, and said it's vary from person to person. Women as a whole, meaning gender specific, not their later higher forms, are subjected to what I like to call no. Because until they've proven themselves, at least for me, worthy of a relationship, meaning they're dating, which basically what I like to call the free 30-day trial period. I'm using advertising here. That's not what I actually do. To hold your horses. And then there is the courtship, which is basically a more structured variation. Basically means you went from, oh, let's just see how this might be, could be a fling, whatever, to a, oh, this person has the potential for being my husband or wife. In either way. I am a more traditionalist on that perspective because, well, it just makes sense to me. It might not make sense to you. One night stand, no big deal, no consequences. But feel free to get back to me when you're older and somewhat wider, and then come back and tell me whether or not all those flings were worth it when you have basically every single STD in the medical field book and then some. But I was trying to tie the whole trust male-female paradigm with what I'm talking about here right now. The whole dating, which is basically, chalked up to hooking up or one-night stands. Now, that's both gender. I'm thinking from a male perspective. Yeah. It is a literal nightmare, at least from what I've seen. And I don't trust media because they no longer do actual journalism. And let's just face it, from my perspective, and I'm sure in the other cases of other guys, being subtle or dropping hints is only gonna give you frustration, lady. It's just flat out the intention, fine. I don't care. I'll either take it or I'll leave it. As far as the courtship goes, well, I haven't gotten past that stage. I've had what you call a date, but let's just face it, their laundry list of requirements are, you could probably write a novel on that, and they can have, requirements and standard, but the moment the guy does, it's like, no, you can't do that, that's wrong. Not really, if you're dating with no intention of getting beyond hookup stage, fine, you're shallow, enjoy your life. But then on the courtship side, there's also added the end game is reaching each other whether or not you get married, the court system, and depending on what state you're in, well, you may or may not get out whole in a divorce. If you're lucky, you didn't have a kid. Actually, if you're lucky, you got the correct person for you on the first try, and you're willing to both make sacrifice, not just the man. But I believe I've said all that I needed to today. I'm going to wrap it up with, I loved you. I can't learn it for you. And you are responsible for your own chapters and or how the game ends. We're all going to die. But what experiences do you have and what experiences you can bring to others? Well, that makes a big difference. So I love y'all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.